Hello, I'm not going to talk as much today or be as energetic. I'm not in a mood. I'm in a mood. Um, Turn that off. Gallery. The wax gallery, and then sorry, game crashed. Let me open this again. What the hell is going on? Sorry, just weird thing popping up and just not doing anything. Alright. Not gonna pop up. Thank you. This is the wax gallery. Oh. I know it's yandere, so it's a start. Thoughts will be defined by this color. Dialogue will be defined by this color. Narrative actions and others will be defined by this color and in parentheses. I am beginning to see something forming within you. It is not a sculpture, not yet. Like a presence, a name, a voice, a charming individual. Gotta take breaks here and there because of my anxiety. Can you give me the honor of receiving your name, Snow? Snow, I will make sure to remember that name. And how should I refer to you? Mel. Of course it is. Perfect. Perfect, Snow. I don't want to pressure you. I don't want to rush you, but I will be waiting for you, my love, Snow. Of all the cities I've lived in, the cold of Vice Rosa is incomparably the worst. Waking up between 5 and 6 to catch a bus is torture, but it's not like I have another choice. The city is small, a university town, everything is close. That's good, almost cozy. If I ignore the fact that the nearest biggest city is a 3-hour trip away. There's a street nearby, full of bars, practically made for university students. During the day, it's quite empty, just a few cars and motorcycles. At night, chaos. Can't cross the street because of this many people. And this is exactly where I am today. I was simply being dragged here after Friday's class. This is where they brought me in the first week, trying to get me to fit in. And there, between one beer and another, everyone was talking about only one thing: the wax gallery. Apparently the city's biggest attraction. Closed after an accident, but no one really told what happened. Until after a year of hearing about it in passing, I decided to ask. Look at Livia beside me. She's always makes an effort to bring me here with her friends on the weekends, and when I can't escape her, I end up coming. I was practically adopted by Livia in the first few weeks. She spontaneously and makes friends with everyone very quickly. I think this game was not originally in English, so if there's a lot of spelling mistakes and grammar stuff, that's why. Like, this is named the Wax Gallery English version, so I'm guessing it was originally not in English. She's like the definition of an extrovert. Plus, whenever I go out with her, she manages to get involved in problems from a one-night stand. So it's no news to me to see her throwing herself at a guy who looks like 20 years older than her. Hey Liv, what's this gallery? I haven't stopped hearing about it since I arrived. And honestly, I still haven't gotten the context. Livia turns around. She smiles, relieved, as if the subject had just saved her from a flirtation that no longer interested her. What? Come again? As always, she's always paying attention to her surroundings. A lot of attention to her surroundings. About the gallery, the Wax Gallery. Haven't I told you about it already? She probably has, but with the way she babbles, I feel like it just went in one ear and out the other. I shake my head. She settles back in her chair, completely ignoring the old man who turns his back, frustrated, and walks away. Practically everyone in this city has been to that gallery at least once. I went when I was little. I had that wonderful luck. Livia leans over to grab a bottle to drink and fills her glasses. Basically, the owner of the gallery was a genius. Damn, if you could have seen it. Every week, there was something new. The Wax Gallery was just one of the attractions. There was the art section, the musical, the photographs, and there was an amazing puppet show. It only happened every once in a while, but it was always something different. She takes a sip of her drink. Bad luck for you that you arrived here after it closed. Roll my eyes at Liv's comments. I know that. I've heard all about it. I just haven't heard why it closed. If it was so good. Livia looks thoughtful. She looks away with a dejected expression, which is rare to see from her. Ah, honey, that story is a bit intense. To summarize for you, it closed after the owner of the museum died. Actually, it was more tragic than that. She pauses, choosing her words. If I remember correctly, she was under that freight elevator, you know? One of those that carry musical instruments to the stage. Oh, that? That day, she went right underneath when the elevator simply fell. And well, can probably imagine what happened. Yeah, I think I know what they're talking about with the elevator. Yeah, like, it's those things where, like, a singer, like, comes out of the ground and stuff. I think it's that, right? I think that's what I'm thinking about. No, I'm thinking about a different thing. Okay. What is the elevators at? Is it okay? This orchestra pit lifts. I think that's it. That's what I was thinking about. God. Trying to charge my phone while I'm streaming with my camera. Silence. The bar continues to operate in the background, but I don't answer immediately. I lower my eyes to my glass, the ice clinking against it, the drops of water even running down more slowly. She said it like someone telling the end of a horror movie. I felt the atmosphere around us become more tense with this subject. Before I could think about changing the subject, Livia interrupts my thoughts. Livia laughs, a humorous laugh, just with the eyes. You don't have to be like that. I didn't know you were sensitive about these things. No, it's fine. It just caught me by surprise. Yeah, no, no one really imagined this ending for a museum that is spoken of so highly, right? But then, bestie, you want to take me? Do you want me to take you home? I'm already done here, especially since you saved me from an old man smelling purely of cigarettes and sadness. So, accept? I don't see a reason not to. I look at my phone to check the time. It's already late, and I know if it were up to Livia, she'd stay until the night turned into day. But I also know if she's offering to go with me, she'll go without hesitating or get annoyed. If you insist, that'd be good. It's getting quite late. Of course, I can't stay away from you, my love. Livia stands up, transferring the money from my bill and hers to one of her colleagues who came along. When she returns, she links her arms with mine. No, I could have paid my share, right? Today is on me, honey. You can pay me back by coming here with me again next week. I roll my eyes, but can't help but smile with her. When we leave the bar and pass through the crowded streets, the difference is visible when we get out of it. It felt colder, maybe due to the lack of people gathered in one place. Livia rubbed her hands together in the cold. Honey, you could have saved my night. Honey, you saved my night. The old man was already trying to show me his rare coin collection. Coins. Me using all my charm and him talking about coins. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know if that would be a bad thing. But maybe not everyone's interested in random topics. Anyway, I give a laugh, trying to avoid rolling my eyes. He's just a numismatist. What the fuck is that? What? I am so glad you think so too. I am like, what the fuck do you mean? Get out of here. The problem is that there are no young men in the city. Only mummies and university students who prefer to spend their time locked in their rooms instead of going out to live. Was that a jab? Livia seems thoughtful for a brief moment. Seriously, did you get that comfortable with the story about the museum? Did you get that uncomfortable? It's fine, Liv, I told you. It just wasn't something I expected. Yeah, the gallery closed in a way that no one likes to remember, but people miss it, you know? It was the only place in Vice Rosa that had soul, so to speak. Livia's voice gets a little lower. Maybe it's because the city is small. But the more I think about it, the more I realize the obsession people had with this gallery. Hasn't anyone else thought of replacing it with another attraction if people miss it so much? For a moment, only the sound of my footsteps and Livia's echoed in the street. But But enough sadness. Let's get you home before we turn into two ice statues. We're literally doing that, Liv. Anyway, we're almost there. You don't have to come with me. No fucking way. I'm going until you lock the door. This tree is weird after midnight. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm a boy. I'm a guy. Like, I literally said he, him, or Mel. Like, I'm fine. I should be worrying about you. I should be worrying about some creepy old guy who's interested in coin collections being very touchy with you. Wanting to do things to you. I should be worrying about that than you worrying about me. A man. Livia. Sorry. I should be worrying about you instead of you worrying about me. Also, we were at a bar. And I was drinking water. It said water. And you're drinking alcohol. That makes you more susceptible than me. Even if you think I'm weak. Anyway. The silence of this deserted street is suddenly broken by heavy, hurried footsteps coming from a nearby alley. I don't like that. Livia is faster than me and reacts, moving to the side. I expect that jump scare. I did not expect that jump scare. This is the problem with me, is I don't give much reactions. Nor am I gonna fake a reaction of me getting scared, like, ah! Because, like, basically, for me, it's just jumping. It's just flinching. That's my whole reaction, it's just flinch. Probably horrible to not scream, because, you know, if I get kidnapped by someone, I'm gonna be startled rather than scream on the top of my lungs. It's a horrible reaction. A tall figure emerges from the shadows. His face is hidden by a hood. He seems to be in a great hurry. Man bumps into me hard. It wasn't intentional, but the impact makes me stagger. It's like, hey, fucking watch where you're going, dipshit! I wish I could say that. Suddenly, hands tingle from the shock, and in a second, I hear the metallic sound of my keys flying and hitting the cold asphalt. Ah! Hey, watch where you're going, idiot! With the hood, you can see he's very tall. His eyes, light, almost white, blink in surprise. Sorry, I didn't see. I was distracted. Distracted by what? Face first on the asphalt? Olivia steps forward, placing an arm in front of me like a barrier. I've calmed down, it was an accident. No, I would actually be like, watch where you're fucking going, man. Or maybe I wouldn't. I would just be like, fucking asshole. I just mumble under my breath, fucking asshole. But that's it. Man bends down slowly, as if he were afraid of making any sudden movements. Picks up the keys from the ground. I'm sorry, truly. He looks away. The hood sways. He seems genuinely embarrassed or bothered. Oh. Accept the apology? I don't know. I pulled the keys from his hands faster than I intended. It's fine, just be careful, okay? I hold Livia by the arm without looking back, pulling her with me. I should be careful. You should be ashamed. He almost knocked you down. Alright. Once inside the building, Livia sighs. Bestie, vice versa is full of weirdos, but that one, she scratches the back of her neck, looking outside for a brief moment. That man was no longer there. Something strange about him. I can't explain it. He just got started over and has bad intentions. Olivia looks at me teasingly. Here, sweetie pie bestie. That's gonna lead you to bad places. Worse than that. Good grief, Olivia. Knock on wood. Just joking around, honey. See you on Monday. Babe, I gotta. It's literally on my contract. See you Monday. Babe. Alright. She gives me a quick goodbye hug before turning and going around the stairs to leave. I turn to the door of my house, taking the keys out of my pocket, but upon grabbing my keys, my fingers didn't find cold metal. More like a warm rubbery film. Teeth of the key seem more regular than they usually are. What the? These my keys? Confused, run my fingers forcibly over the key. Where the rubbery texture were, feels like crowns, accumulating with tips of my fingers. Couldn't it have been when it fell on the street? Decided to put that aside for now. I'd rather ignore it than think my keys fell into something disgusting. Condom? Alright, I don't know. I just think of rubbery. I'm like, condom? There's that would fucking gross. When I entered the apartment, I realized that still holding the keys so tightly that they marked my palm. It didn't hurt, but it didn't make me forget him. I noticed that where he had held it, there was a strange texture, like crown or... Oh, like he's wax. Like he himself is wax. What is that? Alarm clock. I was like, what's that? It kind of looks like my Scarlet interface. I was like, no, it's not that. My Focusrite Scarlet interface that I have over there that connects my microphones and my speakers and my guitar. So also, it's the reason for my crashes on my computer. Alright. My crown or candle wax. I wonder if that was after it fell on the ground, or if it got that texture after he picked up the keys. Regardless of the answer, this makes no sense to me. It's already the middle of the night and I urgently need a hot bath. I step into the shower, taking a few steps back to let the water heat up. Today is Friday, and the day has been incredibly long. The teacher spent the whole week talking about a field trip. But they haven't said where it would be. Field trip to where? If there's nothing in the city. Step under the shower. The tension of the cool weather and the day dissolving with the heat of the water. Things around here have been so quiet and still. Maybe I should have asked for the man's number from earlier. He's dead. What? The guy who bumped into us? I don't know. Ah, okay. I give an ironic laugh at the thought. The nicest guy I've met in days was simply a stranger I bumped into on the street. I turn off the shower water and put on the most comfortable pajamas I have and open the door. Let the steam from the bathroom out while I grab my phone to glance over the messages. Hey, have you heard the news? Man, no way! It must be fake, just like last year. I keep up. Just in the art history class group, there are more than 100 unread messages. Don't these people have anything better to do? Decided to put my phone on to charge and turn off the lights. It's 2 a.m. So it's literally 2 a.m. for me, so. Tomorrow I'll check those messages better and see if Livia got home okay. I'm so tired that I feel as my if I weigh like lead. Without realizing it, I fall asleep with thinking about today. I can't see you. I shouldn't be here. If they found out that, besides running away, I came after you, my son. Sorry for invading your space like this. I didn't want to, not yet. But I needed to know if you were real. If it wasn't just a hallucination of mine. You are just too beautiful to be true. I think if I touched you again, I would melt right then and there. Honestly, the kind of like thing of needing to know if you were real kind of reminds me of a thing like Perriott said before. I love you. Simple as that. And I need to see you again. Soon. I'll be waiting for you. Snow. Oh, that's the demo. Okay. More updates about it will be on Tumblr. Okay, see you in the next update. Exact place I can find it on. There we go. Sally Halley. There we go. Follow. Alright. Hopefully you'll see more. Quit. Very, very, very short. Close. Let's see what this one is. All I know about this one is that there's a a yandere priest. If I remember correctly, seeing something about that. There we go. Game capture. TW. I want to do this because I haven't done this in a while. It's really hard to fit this. What I want to do is do this and then try and my best to that. So that way I can fit this in here. When I need to do stuff like this or this, there we go. We just put all this down. Well, obviously, I don't think I need to put that because that's literally what the title of the stream is. 18 plus is in there. Alright. I am an adult. Religious themes, cults, child abuse, child abandonment, other stuff. I am an adult. Not enabling this will prevent explicit NSFW content from being shown. However, all the sex scenes will be happening off-screen nonetheless. This will not disable violence or gore. So, I'm gonna say no, because obviously I'm on Twitch. So no. Goodness gracious. Alright. Kalopsia. Right, I did that right? Yes, I did that right. Okay, so let's start. A long time ago, there lived a tiny myrtle tree. The sapling cat traveled from a faraway land without its kin and was stranded in a luscious forest. The forest was so unfamiliar, yet the myrtle became friends with the other trees there, especially 5 other tiny fig trees. Together with those figs, the little myrtle explored its new life. Despite the many dangers, the myrtle's mind was its biggest strength, also its biggest weakness. That's how the story started. At least from what I remember. The rest of the story, it's kind of a hazy memory to me. After all, it's just some dumb fairy tale story about trees I read when I was a kid. Is that loud? No, it's not. But still, after moving to this new city, it felt like I felt like that myrtle tree a lot, without my adoptive family and old friends. But hey, at least I got into university I always wanted to be in. Still, I wondered, would I be able to make friends like that myrtle tree? Maybe not. Maybe. Who knows? I'm seriously worse at making friends than a freaking tree. I was in some myrtle tree. To your name here. Snow. I am Snow. And this is my story. When I was very young, like 3 or 4, I was adopted by my parents. They raised me as their own, but even though they told me I was adopted, they never told me about my biological family. Even to this day, I don't even know where they adopted me from, or who even are my biological family. So, I always felt like I never belonged. Despite having a family that I could call my own, or friends that were nice to me, I felt alone. Right, I was alone. Except when I concealed myself from the whole world, surrounded by my thoughts and imagination, hiding away. Grew up like that, lonely. But always a dreamer. Found comfort in my loneliness. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. Not the best way to cope, but I managed. But now that I'm older, I craved more. Now that I had a chance to finally build my life without the flair of being originless attached to me. I'm gonna make the most of it. I will make my whole world more warm and bright and colorful. So I'm just looking at the lakes. No matter how dull or lifeless it is, even it costs my own sanity to satiate my longing for my own paradise. The one who came before returns. Finally. Home sweet home. What is this? Kitsune Miku. Don't know what that is. Fairy tale book. I got items. I set down my bag on the floor of my new apartment, letting out a sigh. Man, I was tired as hell. Maybe I can read that later. Man, I was tired as hell. The moving process was exhausting. Days of organizing, packing. That on top of all of the paperwork I had to do for my university. A whole week spent just from settling in, moving furniture, making sure everything was in order. And only today I finally set foot in my new home for the first time. My apartment wasn't exactly huge, but it was fairly spacious. Comfortable enough to call it home. My parents helped me with the rent, splitting half with me. I was grateful for such supportive parents. It was something not everyone has. Yeah. Oh, bed. I missed you so much, my dear, my beloved. I plop onto my bed, sinking into the soft mattress that embraced me. The gentle coolness of the mattress, along my fatigue, made me sleepy. It was even 4 p.m. Yeah. Go to sleep at 4 p.m., man. Now that I'm finally living alone, I didn't have to bother with all the etiquette my mom kept teaching me. Cover your mouth when yawning. What the hell? Not anymore. What? How is that a rule? I feel like yawning, boss, so that's in spite of what you just said to me. Maybe I should just take a nap before taking a look around the town. I took off my jacket and threw it somewhere across the room. Here I come. Beep, beep, beep. I took a glance at the lit up screen. And of course, on it was no one else other than my dear mom's contact right there. As if someone somehow knew the exact moment I stepped inside my new home and wanted to check in. Overbearing as she was sometimes, she still loved me, despite me not being her own. I picked up the call, expecting to hear the usual bubbly voice I used to hear all my life. Hello? A cheerful voice greeted me from the other side. Snow, my baby! I could imagine her tightly hugging me from the voice alone. How's my little Myrtle doing? Oh, I just got done moving in. Oh, tell me, how is it? It's nice. Sound less excited than I actually was, probably from the tiredness. Really? Can you send your mom a picture of how your apartment looks? I want to see it. I got surprised because I thought this was something I was just messing around with this and made it look like there was something on the camera. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell her how tired I was, but I don't want to ruin her excitement. I mean, I could tell her that I was in the mood to take a fancy photo or whatever. What to do? Alright, I'll send a photo. Took out my phone, took a photo of the view outside and showed it to Mom. I can't even... I just take a picture of that. I send the photo of the view outside to Mom. Oh my, this is a perfect view. Reminds me when I was your age and partied all night. You sure had fun. This is what the city looked like back then. It sounded awkward. It was so nostalgic. At least she didn't notice my awkward remark. Phew. Chat about anything. Her dad was already missing my presence. How my childhood friends all came to my house to reminisce our childhood. We stayed and forget me the moment I moved out. It was inevitable, but honestly, I was glad it didn't happen as soon as I was gone. Maybe it will never happen. Maybe it was just paranoia. After chatting with my mom for a few minutes, I decided to call it a day. Anyways, Mom, I'll talk to you again after I look around the city. I want to take a nap now. Okay, hey. Sorry. My baby must be very tired from all this crap. I wish I was there to take care of my baby. Your mom will telepathically send you the lullaby to put you in nice sleep, just like old times. She giggled. Even though I was older now, I guess I will always be her little Snow. I always had mixed feelings about her treating me like this. Maybe Mom was always like this. I love you, Mom. See ya. Tell Dad I love him too. I hung up the call. A simple call drained my social battery entirely, almost. Really do need that nap. Pull the sheets over, being all snug and comfortable on the bed. I felt sleep creeping up to me, accompanied by the sound of wind chimes. Did I even hang wind chimes? I don't think so. Brushed it off as a usual symptoms. I don't even know what that is. How to pronounce it. I saw a flash of pink before I drifted off to the dreamland. Flash of pink? Huh? Where am I? Should have opened my eyes, but to no avail. First, I was frustrated with these unsuccessful attempts of waking up. But slowly, as time passed, I started to panic. Help! Should have screamed as loudly as I could, but in reality, I couldn't move a muscle. God save me. Stop struggling, little Myrtle. A voice called out to me. Who are you? What the? Is that a bird? You may not know me, but I know you very well, Snow. I have been watching over you for a while. I didn't have a name until you named me. Who? What? Who are you? Pico. Sounds familiar. Pico, I don't know. I try hard to remember where I heard that name from. Then it clicked me. That fairy tale I had about the little myrtle, I named that bird Pico. Seems like you remember now. Don't worry, I'm not here to harm you, Snow. You have been making good progress in finding your own perfect life, so I'm here to help you out. Help me? Yes, I want to guide you through. I'm so grateful that you managed to make me real. Yeah, it was a thing. Oh, a bird. Bird never sounded. Okay. It follows the journey of a small myrtle tree that got lost in a faraway land, but it managed to become friends with 5 oak trees scattered in the land. The little myrtle was a bit of a hopeless romantic and wanted some love, so a little bird with blue eyes decided to help it out, wooing its new companions. But the little bird never sat on the branches. of any other tree but the myrtle. The myrtle, despite finding it odd, somehow found comfort in the little bird. As a gift for the little bird's friendship, the little myrtle gave it one of its flowers every day. Oh, little myrtle, how kind you are. Dearest friend, that's the least I can do for you, says the myrtle. The weird story, now that I think about it. Maybe the myrtle imagined that bird to find comfort in something. Oh, hold on. Return. There we go. Make you real? What even is this thing? And what does that even mean? I was indeed fictional once, but I have become real thanks to you. People may describe me as what they call a tulpa. What? Your soul desires to be guided by me. What? I didn't know, I was just easily convinced, or I actually felt comfort to see my childhood memory being manifested as a real thing. Ah, this is a weird dream. So, Pika will help you out now. Pika will help you now with her amazing mind and guide you through this Oh no, this is a girl, okay. And help you through this madness. In exchange, I want you to listen to me. You can trust me, I promise. Honestly, I thought for a bit, like, I was like doing a deep voice because I somehow thought the myrtle was a bird. So I'm surprised. So maybe the voice should be deep. In exchange, I want you to listen to me. You can trust me, I promise. I think that voice would be fitting. Hey, you got some cigarettes? You got some cigarettes, little Myrtle? You got some cigarettes? No? Whatever. I can find some other fucko who can give me it. Well, I do not smoke. It puts the edge off. If you know what I mean. Anyway. Should I trust you? Should I trust you? How do I know you're not dangerous? Her expression remains unchanged, as if she expected it. Well, it's up to you. But just so you know, I only want the best for you. Well then, so I'll be seeing you even after I wake up. Yes, she chirped. Whenever you need to make a sufficient decision, I will help you out so you can get the best outcome. Sorry, this voice is too much. I just love just that voice with it, like something cute or just anything just normal. Just having that voice is funny. Even if you don't trust me, you still have the choice to accept the words of the night. Rest now, little Myrtle. A long night awaits. A night that will change your fate. Alright. Just like that, Pico faded away. It was oddly comforting seeing a childhood memory become reality. Even through the context behind it is rather unnerving. I didn't know much about tulpas, but I did know some facts about it. I doubt my spiritual energy is even high enough to manifest something like that. Maybe someone else planted it in my mind. Yeah, I doubt it. It's probably a weird dream. I wasn't special enough for someone to have that much influence over me. With that on my mind, if I go back to sleep again, nice and peace. Please start to drift off to sleep. What's happening this time? I feel overwhelming pressure over my body. Could be by a certain feeling of hotness over me. As if my whole body was on fire. As if something was forcibly trying to get inside. Huh? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. Oh my god, that was timed? A time thing? Damn, I jolt awake from the sudden occurrence. What was that? I get up and check the time on my phone, 7 p.m. That seemed like a good time to take a look around this town I moved into. I should use my laptop to learn more. Can I do anything else? Alright. Just I thought I saw something. Kiggle. I walked to my laptop that was sitting on my desk. That reminded me. I should set up my Kiggle profile. The fuck is that? He, him. Custom pronouns. He, him. Done. After customizing my Kiggle profile, I search up different locations in the city. There are historical locations like the old church that was built 10 centuries ago, different clubs, shopping malls, and heck, even the headquarters for Nebula. Nebula. Isn't that the label that one band was under? Moongazers, I think. Boobs! 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 Boobs. Also, they're like, card classes. Is it called classes? I don't remember. But basically a diamond, heart, spade, and, cloves? I forgot. All of it. What are they called? I don't know. What are they nicknamed? Like, oh, imagine Royal Flush or something. Just something like that. Just some play on like card terms and things like that. Royal Flush. They started out relatively small, doing a few concerts in the town, but having 4 attractive men who are insanely talented at what they do surely pushes them to the spotlight. The chatty and bubbly Sunny. Who looks chatty? Dave. He has the charm of someone who would tease you a lot. No wonder the fans fall for his appeal. And the gentle and loving Kai. Him, I'm guessing. In this day and age, someone craves a man definitely taller than you and would protect you. Then the aloof and quiet Damien. They look like that. But Damien also seems like they would have a white hair, so... Honestly, I've been playing a lot of visual novels where just a guy is named Damien. Whether that be a side character, the main character, just whatever. Or, not main character, like a romance option. The perfect example of opposites attract romance tropes where the aloof guy keeps up with his bubbly lover. And last but not least, the leader and the most popular member of the Moongazers, Aiden. See that? Sassy. They look sassy. Yet caring on top of his striking good looks. No wonder everyone is head over heels for him. That includes me, even as a casual listener of their music. Something about him is definitely magical. Magnetic. But hey, there was like a few thousand others like me who felt attracted to him. Anyway, back to the main topic, which is different locations in Lawrence City. There's a shop near where I lived, which is amazing because imagine how painful it would be if I had to walk miles to buy some milk or something. There's also a tattoo shop near my university. Well, they call it a tattoo shop, but it's more like a salon that offers body modification services. Seems good enough for a relaxing spa. That's if I can find a break. Oh, little snow. Little did he know about what this new city has for him and his future. Pfft. I laugh at my own self-deprecating joke. Foreshadowing is literary. Okay. I closed my laptop and got up. I should head out before it gets too late. Let me get changed first. Oh, Brr. I walk to my closet and look inside. Slightly chilly outside, but not necessarily freezing. Should I grab my jacket? Yes. Nature is unpredictable. Better safe than sorry. I put on my favorite jacket. Putting it on automatically gives me a confidence boost. Maybe what they say about the psychological effect your favorite items have on you is true. Time to head out. I pick up my keys and wallet before walking out of my apartment. I didn't exactly notice how the hallways of the building I was in looked like when I first came on. I don't know how far you could hear me until I looked at the thing. I'm like, oh, goodness gracious. I didn't exactly notice how the hallways of the building I was in looked when I first came. Seems pretty decent enough, although it was on the cheaper side of rent and looked rather bland. It was fair on my bank account. I forgot to introduce myself to the neighbors. Should I knock on their door? I don't know. I don't really want to. Forget it. Never mind. I'll deal with it later. Finally, Lawrencetown at its full glory at night. It's more of a city, less of a town. But probably for traditional sake, people call it a town. Booming nightlife, entertainment districts. It looks more like a city. Home to many top-class businesses and educational institutions. Hundreds of places to shop in and lose yourself to the dopamine boost. The ideal urban life indeed. Now they have become part of it. It's time to go out of my shell. Come out of my shell. Make friends, maybe. Get a lover, even. Overall, find my perfect life. Speaking of perfect life, recently I came across a word online. It's Greek, I believe. Kalopsia. A pretty interesting psychological concept that deals with biased perception. Many people suffer from it, finding solace in an idealized reality, watching the world through rose-tinted glasses. I doubt how it will be like that. I hope so, at least. I have seen pretty bad relationships. I had the understanding of what is right and what is wrong. I could even call myself an expert in love lives of people. Well, time to get going. Honestly, this part kind of makes me think, are we gonna be punished if we, kind of get into the horrible relationships? I wonder. Because it's interesting. I think it's cool when games do that. Alright. The streets were not exactly full of life at the time, but I made my way into the heart of the city. I saw more and more people gathering. Goodness gracious. From office workers, tired from 9 to 5, to skimpy dressed people clearly here for more than just innocent nightly walks, expected from a big city like this. After walking about 10 minutes more, the crowd starts to fade as distant sounds of bells fill the air. Was there a church nearby? Oh wait! I remember there was indeed a church nearby. A very old one. Who was ringing church bells at this time? Spotted a nun possibly coming from that church, walking on the sidewalk. Maybe I should call out to her and find out if there's any events happening. Maybe I could go and see the cultural aspects of the Lawrencetown. Oh, excuse me, sister. She turned around and looked at me with a bright smile, almost as if she was expecting me. Something about her outfit was odd, and strange gold ornaments around her waist. As far as I knew, most nuns don't wear this type of ornament, or any ornament at all. But I brushed that thought aside. Probably some kind of cultural symbolism again. Lawrencetown does have many historical incidents revolving around the church. Sorry about interrupting, but I was wondering, is there any event happening tonight? I don't exactly recall today being a special day. Oh, hello, child. Don't worry, I'm always happy to answer questions of La Suze. She spoke in a gentle voice. We are hosting the Avon Nove Stella Festival tonight. Avon what? Oh dear, it's just an annual celebration to rejoice the bond of the brotherhood. Years ago on this day, many lost souls abandoned the path of wrong. They walked on the right path and joined our order. Interesting. Do you want to join us on this magnificent night? We are some food pantry too, of course. Sweet, please come with me. Alright, don't have a choice. Well, before you judge me, I was hungry. Food is tempting. Listen, I am a fat ass by heart, so I understand. It was a famed church and a historical destination. And my aim was to relax the day away before I start the hell called education. A calming place like a tranquil church seemed like a good place to relax in. As the roads got quieter and I walked further away from the hustle and bustle of Lawrencetown, I felt more relaxed. Snow. Are you actually real? Well, yes. Wait, no, fuck, I forgot my voice. Snow. Wait, Pico, are you actually real? Well, yes, but that's beside the point. You made a good decision going to the church. Why? There's a red string attached to that church in your soul. What are you babbling on about again? Don't be so mean. Anyway, so what I meant was, there's someone there who your fate is intertwined with. And what? What the fuck did you just say to me? You piece of shit. What the fuck did you just say to me, you piece of shit? I have you fucking know. Alright. Translate. Et vlos. Amor. Can't find that one. Morris. Well did. Ren Nath Setor. And the flower of love, having wilted, will bloom again. From those 5 words? Love, love is in you. Kinda. And no. Let's see how it goes. And just like that, she vanished again. I guess she is real and I'm not going insane. And for some reason, others can't see her. And I at least didn't notice her high-pitched voice. Oh no, it's a high-pitched voice. Well, screw it, I'm just doing the voice. Because I think it's funny. I think it's funny, regardless of if that is the voice or not. Hey, you know. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Ain't doing good. You doing good. Got a cigarette? No. We got the guy with the red string attached. You gotta go there, you know. Find your soulmate. Find your soulmate. Who knows? Who knows who it is? You know, just smash in the vavoom, you get the baby. I don't know, you know, you're a man, and he's probably a man, so I don't know how you get, you know, pregnant, but and you know, anything can happen in this world, in this big world. Anyway, you got a cigarette still? No. Goddamn. Sorry, it was worth a try. Alright. Is he just in my head too, like that myrtle tree? The whole thing confused me. I need to look up more things about tulpas. Soon, me and the nun came across this tall, intricately designed statue. The Baroque influence on its outside was the main attraction. Although I heard it was much simpler inside now due to age and reconstructions. I guess they didn't change the outside because of the cultural significance. Rhythmic organ music echoed throughout the halls of old. It wasn't necessarily the festive look. That festive looking, who knows? Maybe this specific ceremony didn't require more extravagancy. Here we are, make yourself at home, my child. I nodded and she walked away and joined her fellow nuns and priests. There were sweet, simple meals, candles, and incense all around the church. It's probably fine in the church to indulge in my gluttonous sins, right? Impulses. Maybe not. I don't know. Is it wrong? I don't know. I did that. The incense smelled strange. The scent of it, the incense, made me a little dizzy. I heard strange voices. What? Don't, please don't take him away from me. I'm sorry, brother. But you hurt him. You hurt me. Goodbye. Huh? What the hell was that? Felt a bit uneasy. Nauseous even. Who the hell were those people? I need to calm down. Rushed to one of the seats to sit down for a bit to calm my mind. Hastened my pace, suddenly crashing into someone. Oh! Are you alright, dear? Mel's voice called out to me. As I looked up, I saw a flash of pink hair before my eyes. Yeah. A man in a white priest's robe looking back at me. A gentle, warm smile sprayed across his handsome face. He was beautiful. Is everything... I'm sorry, Father. I almost apologized instinctively. I didn't mean to bump into you. No need to be so apologetic. What? What the fuck did you just say, you piece of shit? You mumbling piece of shit? Just as I remember. Just as you remember. Who the fuck are you? Goddamn yanderes. That's what I hate about yanderes. They're just mumbling. Tell me what you just... No, fucking tell me what you just said. Tell me what you... I don't care. I don't care if you're a priest. I'll beat your ass up. Alright. You're about to feel the wrath of God right now. Alright. Anyway. I know, I just trying to beat up a nun. My name is Cain O'Sullivan, the head priest here, and you, dear? I'm not gonna fucking say that to a priest. Oh, well, yandere priest, but anyway. My name is Snow. It's Snow. Such a lovely name for a lovely soul like you. I can feel the heart of gold radiating the glow right from here, darling. Darling. Okay, having an attractive man calling me darling is definitely something that'll make my heart race. I doubt he meant it like that. So I'm not gonna think that honestly, this is the thing for me, it's like, I don't think I get that very well along with, priest or any religious person, honestly. I'm not very religious. So I don't think I'd be in a relationship with a religious person, at least to me. Anyway. He's a chaste man. I shouldn't act like this around him. Thank you, Father. I appreciate it. No need to call me with such formality, darling. Just call me Cain. Felt disrespectful just to refer him like that. But since he gave me a go-ahead, I might call him that. Okay, of course, Kane. Say that again, I miss you. What? Did you say I miss you? I miss you. Ah, yes, that's perfect. He's always muttering something ever since I bumped into him. Ugh. But yeah, there's something always so weird about, like, something weird about a priest being yandere is kind of them indulging in sins of themselves. It's something hypocritical about that. What is this? Quick save, okay. No. Oh, that save. I feel like this needs to be better and just be words. He is always muttering something ever since I bumped him. Hope it's not something negative about me. Anyways, you might be curious about today's festival. I nodded. I was curious about what I was. Years ago, lived a group. We called them the Children of Eden. Alright. Pulled out the... Guys, it's like... And just the book appeared. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm hiding something. It's like... all of a sudden and just immediately appears like the matriarch had decided many years ago before to make a great sacrifice to their god. After her death, her oldest son had inherited her position, becoming the patriarch of the group. But something unfortunate happened, ending in the death of many people, including the closest companion to the patriarch, and the death of his brother, resulting in his arrest. Those who survived were rescued, and after proper mental and physical treatment, and after that, they were taken in by the church. I was one of those survivors, so was the sister who brought you here. What? Isn't that the incident of the Eden Forest? Ah, is that the official term for it? Apologize, I am bad at such matters. But yes, as a way to commemorate those who lost their lives and those who were scarred by that incident were taken in by the church. As well as celebrate this ceremony, we feast today. That makes sense why this festival is kept rather simple. It's almost a funeral of sort. Not exactly, but I get where you're coming from. Mr. O'Sullivan, I've been looking for you for hours. A young man with bright blue eyes rushes towards us. He eyes me down a little, his eyes widening. He looks back at Kane, they communicate with eyes alone. His expression turned to confusion to almost as if something spooked him. Yes, so, Sister Amelia said we ran out of water, and, Luca? So his name is Luca. Yeah, that's it. Would you like to meet our new guest, Luca? He nods, looking away, as Kane too shook with him. He looked young. Yes, Mr. O'Sullivan. Luca, his name is Snow. Keep that in mind. Luca looked conflicted, as if Kane was telling him to back off almost. Hello, Snow. It's nice to meet you. Actually saw you this movie. Luca? What's going on? I don't know. The young man was shaken at something wrong. He knows about it, maybe his obsession with us. Anyways, David, if you need something, you can always come to the church. And his eyes shift towards Luca. Even if you can't find me, you can always ask for more help from Luca. He is a nice child. He will help you out. Of course, Kane. So Snow, would you join our feast? It's gonna be pretty short. We won't kill your time at all. Of course. I mean, the food was the reason I here in the first place. I feel like that is such a disrespectful reason to come to a church. The sweets and comfort foods always seemed appetizing enough, and everyone seemed friendly. I must strengthen my relationship with the people here. Who knows what I might need them for. Please follow me. I'll pick out a good seat for you. Luca guided me to the feast hall. The church seemed like it lost its previous vigor of intricate designs, but nonetheless it was beautiful. The simpler design with wooden texture here and there brought a rather nostalgic vibe to it. Here we are. Please take a seat, Snow. Mr. Sullivan will be here soon. Sorry, anxiety. Sorry about that. Luca runs off to what I assume is the kitchen, probably to help. There's gonna be a lot of these moments of me taking a break because of an anxiety attack. So, sorry for that in advance. Luca runs off to what I assume is the kitchen, probably to help. Most of the initiates were already here, chatting amongst themselves. Guess they were waiting for Kane. I noticed the empty seat beside me. Was Kane gonna sit there? I felt a bit warm at the thought. It's kind of attracted to him, I guess. All of the dishes were served in simple white plates. Honestly, I just wouldn't think of that to a priest. I follow the others sitting on the table with me and take some cake and soup into my tray. The aroma filled my nostrils as I inhaled the sweet scent of the fresh food served before me. Was Kane gonna join me soon? I played with a spoon and fork, sitting all alone, haha. The gentle voice spoke. It was like a soft summer breeze almost. Kane? Yes, suppose you were hungry, please eat. Kane stood and with his ever-present smile he spoke. Everyone, on this grand day, with another new soul happy to join us in this feast, may we accept this nourishment God has provided us. Everyone's voice echoed as they finished their prayers and picked up their spoons and forks. The sound of metal clattering was strangely soothing. It felt nice to belong. You too, darling. Please enjoy the food. I smiled at him and took a small portion of the strawberry cake before me. I noticed Kane only had soup. Kane? Yes, dear? Do you have some cake too? I don't like strawberry. That makes sense. That's fine. I'm fine with the strawberry flavor, but with the texture, it's just horrible. Oh, well, appearances can be deceiving. Is there a reason? I think you have already guessed why. Seriously, for his hair color? You are funny. You flatter me, dear. Is it cannibalism? Is eating a strawberry cannibalism to you? Were you raised by 2 strawberries on a strawberry farm? I just make fun of him for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, yeah, you were born on a strawberry farm, adopted by 2 strawberry parents. Picked at the root. Picked from the root. How do the strawberries? Yeah, I think they're from just the plant, not anything else. The food didn't take too long to finish. It was some plain soup and cake after all. After everyone was done eating, they didn't take too long. After a short prayer, everyone went back to their usual work. Honestly, having some soup, especially looking like this, probably very good. I think soup is just good in general, regardless of what it is. Just any vegetable soup, meat soup, whatever it is, it's just good. It's just vegetables, meat optional, and a lot of that stuff. And a broth. I like it. I like soup, if you can't tell. One thing I do like is tomato soup. That's good. A simple celebration, it seems. Oh, there you are. I assume you are leaving now? Yeah, sorry. I stay longer. Unfortunately, I have plans. Don't apologize, darling. You're always welcome here. Come anytime. Thank you, Kane. Well, the place seemed nice, and Kane. Found myself blushing at the thought of him. His gentle smile, soft hair. I was mentally kicking my feet. Alright, I should probably come here again to see him. back in the church. Luca? Yes, Mr. O'Sullivan. The one who just left. Keep an eye on him from now on. I have found you. May the red string of fate bring us together once again. Is he controlling the bird? Should I just not trust the bird? Of all of the guy, like, the people you were like, oh yeah, the string is attached to. You're not gonna warn me that they're obsessive about me. My love. Great. Lovely. I like that. Freaking much. Great. That was great. Love that. I can see the lively city once again. Almost like taking in a fresh breeze, letting the oddly comforting scent in your bloodstream. When I say it like that, it sounds like a little like I was calling the atmosphere of the church suffocating. Well, it wasn't exactly suffocating, more like a random flashback, if you can even call it that. It was making me feel unsure about something I had absolutely no idea of. I watched the view of the many tall buildings, from the homeless folks struggling to live another day, to those who were fed with a golden spoon from birth. It certainly felt unique to be here. Whoop. I don't trust you exactly, because if you know things, then you know he's obsessive about us. You know he's on narrative about us. Are you being paid? Paid by, Cain? Are you being paid by Cain? Honestly, we shouldn't trust him, because he's named Cain. He's a priest named Cain. We shouldn't fucking trust him, man. So, little mother, how did that go? Well, you sound like a matchmaker. Maybe I am. I am your guide, and your... She literally took out a paper, no sum of the paper, titled Myrtle's Aspirations, or something like that. Get a good paying job. Myrtle's list of aspirations. Get a good paying job, get a decent CGPA, make friends, try to live off supermarket free samples. Yeah, that's very important. Get a lover. Top priority. It is top priority. God fucking damn. Do you have a cigarette? No, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. I just imagine their feet just holding a cigarette. Buy Moongazer's albums online for cheap. Wait, what is Moongazers? Is it that band? I don't know. Did the band have a name? Did the band have a name? Hello? Oh, nothing crashed. Hello? Oh, fuck. Everything crashed. Ugh. Well, not everything, but the game crashed. Maybe the bird is pissed off at me for depicting this. Do you have a cigarette? No. Ah, fucking hell. I was hoping you had a cigarette, you know. It's very hard to come by, you know. It don't cause cancer, whatever. You think I give a shit about cancer? I'm a fucking, you know. I can't. Wait. Can I load? Here. Wait, load. Wanted to see